Hi, my name is Sensei Steve Leggett, and I'd like to discuss about the art of filmmaking concerning what now 7 documentaries on Shotokan karate. Especially Sensei Steve Goodhand, a wonderful director who's done many documentaries of the art. And when we made Satori White Belt to Green, we were on set, I suppose, 6.5 hours, and you'd be surprised how much it actually drains you mentally, if anything. Had a good time on set, and that was at Old Satori in Lowestoft. Wonderful setup, and nicely done in filming, and with different locations from Satori HQ, Old Satori HQ, and then location down in Bournemouth at the Japanese Gardens. Beautiful scenery, and it really set the scene in motion for the viewer. I think it was wonderfully done on how everything was conducted, totally professional. And it gave me the insight that after White Belt to Green, to actually turn around and say to myself, right, I'll get a project going. And so I got a project going, and it was the Shotokan Techniques Volume 1. Very important time in my life to actually get this project underway. And it set scenes from the Oriental Arts Centre in Norwich to the YMCA Dojo Hall that we used to train in, to the Liverpool Red Triangle. Some beautiful scenes there. Most memorable, obviously, my favourite scenes in that particular documentary is the Triangle. Trained there and had some very fond memories. In Volume 2, Shotokan Techniques, The Way of Technique, this is a personal favourite of mine, and I really had 4.5 hours, 4 to 4.5 hours to actually complete this film, and it was a race against time. A race against time, not only sort of saying to myself, how do we get all this done? And it really was something which came together, and the outcome of the film in itself is a masterpiece. Volume 2. This was a very, very difficult film to make, but when we actually done all the editing, again, Steve Goodhand, a wonderful director who actually helped me in doing the editing on this particular documentary, credit where credit is due. It turned out to be quite a masterpiece. In Shotokan Techniques Volume 3, this is really a continuation from where we actually leave off on Volume 2. Some people may argue and turn around and sort of say, well, Sensei, we prefer Volume 3. No problem, no problem at all. I can live with that, and very much surprised, how some people's reactions are. Volume 3, as we say, this was, again, a success. We now look at Sensei Steve Leggett's Karate Do Volume 1. This was truly unique in every sense of the word. There were scenes taken from different dojos and then incorporating the subject in filming, which I tend to like that because it gives the viewer the scene of the dojo and then incorporating a subject which is relevant. And the music in the background, I kind of like all that, basically, very artistic and wonderfully done. In Volume 2 of Karate Do, we go a little bit more in depth, basically, of the way of teaching. Tatami work, kata, the basics, and so on and so forth. On quite hard levels at the end of the film, we see quite a lot of advanced one-step. And now we're in Volume 3 and nearly completing the actual film. And it's been quite a nice little journey in the art of filmmaking. I'm very, very proud to have actually made all these accomplishments. Thank you.